Shabbat Shalom, Temple Sinai. This week our Torah portion is in the early parts of Exodus, and we hear God responding to the cries of the Israelites. The Israelites had become enslaved in Egypt, and they cry out seeking freedom and seeking connection because for too long they had been pushed aside by the host culture. And in our country today, we're actually facing that same kind of challenge of how do we deal with the stranger? How do we deal with the immigrant? Do we wait until we hear the cries, or do we act sooner? In my family, actually the family I'm married into, they've been proactive about this in a really interesting way. My mother-in-law, Melissa's mom, was an exchange student in Denmark in the late 1960s with Lena's mom. And Lena and Melissa were exchange students in the early 90s. And this last summer earlier, one of Lena's sons, Oscar, was with us, and now Alfred is with us. And what these two families have figured out is that we can't wait for the screaming. That the world is better when we reach out and get to know each other and spend time with each other. And so these two call themselves sisters, and they really are. And it's not just because they have the same hair. So it's a real joy in our life to be able to have this relationship and to recognize what we can do when we act proactively rather than reactively, and when we jump ahead and not wait for the screams. And so even though our government policies seem to be turning, I can tell you for us, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep reaching out and connecting. Even if that means that Lena has to come over to America and spend a couple of weeks eating American food. What's been your favorite?
My favorite? I don't know, but
Macaroni and cheese?
I waited on that. But you had
Always.
it homemade when I came,
Always.
so
We
yeah.
have shipped cases of Kraft mac and cheese to Lena through the years.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, it has been a treat for us to have Lena and
It's
Alfred
been
with
nice
us.
to stay with you guys.
And I hope that this example can inspire others to recognize the importance of connecting with other people. Shabbat services Friday evening are very special this week. We have a special guest. Kathy Mansfield is here with us. She's actually a scholar with us the whole weekend. Tonight, Thursday evening, she has her first talk. She'll be talking about Nazi law and how things turn from democracy to so much darker so quickly. Friday evening, she will be joining us in services, and we'll be singing a couple of pieces from an opera that she produced. And Saturday evening, we'll be showing the opera. So services Friday night are at 7, Saturday morning Torah study as usual at 8:30, and the Minyan service at 9:15. Sunday next door is in session, so the kids will all be here. Sunday afternoon, Watts has a wonderful painting opportunity with a painter who is limited in her own vision. And so it's a fascinating experiment in paint and color and image and what you can see and learn, and it's a wonderful opportunity. So I hope you can join us for that. Our junior youth group will be going out to the Butler Humane Society, Yay Allison Yazer, and playing with the animals. So hopefully all of our kids, including Lizzie, will go and have a good time. And throughout the rest of the week, all the usual classes and activities are going on at the temple. For now, take time to get to know people around the world. Our lives are much richer because of the friendships and relationships we have. We don't need to wait for the screaming. We can do this and make our world better and more whole. Shabbat Shalom for now. Look forward to seeing you at the temple.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.